Welcome to an automated reading from the Dynamics podcast. In this episode, overview of Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management 2021 Release Wave 1. Part 2 of 3. Inventory and Logistics. Disclaimer: this document is changed to fit this format and might contain deviations from the original release notes. Please refer to the full release notes on roadmap.dynamics.com for the entire story and more. Let's get on with the show. Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management is an end-to-end supply chain solution that enables organizations to gain visibility, resiliency, and efficiency in their supply chain. What's new and planned for Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management? This topic lists features that are planned to release from April 2021 through September 2021. Because this topic lists features that may not have released yet, delivery timelines may change and projected functionality may not be released. For more information, go to Microsoft Policy. First topic: Inventory and Logistics. In this release of Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management, we have several new inventory and logistics features to help organizations gain visibility, resiliency, and efficiency in their supply chain. First is the Inventory Visibility add-in that provides a single, organization-wide source of truth for inventory balances. We also are launching Landed Cost, a new feature designed to provide visibility of goods in transit and calculate the estimated and actual landed cost of shipments. Our redesigned warehouse mobile application brings a fresh, user-friendly design to warehouse workers, allowing them to train quickly and be more efficient every day. The new Global Inventory Accounting add-in allows organizations with international operations flexibility to comply with various accounting standards. Rebate Management reduces the administrative effort associated with maintaining rebates and deductions programs. New feature: set default financial dimensions for inventory standard cost revaluation vouchers. Public preview, February 2021. General availability, April 2021. This feature streamlines the standard cost revaluation process. A standard cost revaluation voucher is normally generated when activating a new standard cost. This capability simplifies the process and allows you to choose how the system will assign financial dimensions to inventory standard cost revaluation vouchers. This feature provides options that let you choose how the system will assign financial dimensions to inventory standard cost revaluation vouchers. Once the feature is enabled, you can manage its settings by going to Cost Management Inventory Accounting Policies Setup Parameters, where you'll find the new Origin of Financial Dimension setting. The new setting provides the following options. No financial dimensions are posted on the revaluation transactions. If your account structure includes a required financial dimension, the revaluation process will still run, but it will create accounting entries that have no financial dimensions. In this case, users will receive a warning message first, so they can cancel the revaluation if necessary. Table: the financial dimensions of the item are posted on the revaluation transactions. This is the default setting and is consistent with the original system behavior. Posting: the financial dimensions of the transaction being revalued are posted on the revaluation transactions. By default, the financial dimensions from the original transaction's inventory account will be used for both the inventory account and the revaluation account. New feature: Warehouse Management Mobile Application. Public preview, February 2021. General availability, April 2021. This feature empowers organizations to improve overall warehouse operating efficiency. The Warehouse Management mobile application includes a fresh, contemporary design that is intuitive, easy to use, and supported by robust enhancements to core warehouse management logic that streamline processing. The new design concepts are based on extensive usability studies, including a broad worker population. The solution is designed to help workers be more efficient, productive, and better able to complete work accurately. The fresh new design of this mobile application is based on extensive usability studies. These studies identified both strengths and pain points experienced when executing end-to-end warehouse processes using a mobile application. The findings guided the new design for the application, as well as underlying enhancements in the core warehouse management logic that support it. The new solution provides the following benefits and capabilities. Improved worker efficiency. Large input controls to quickly dial in quantities. The most important information made easiest to see and set in a large font. Saved worker preferences and device-specific settings that can be managed centrally. Improved ergonomics. Large touch targets and other features that make the app easy to use with gloves. A high-contrast design that provides clear text on dirty screens. Custom button locations to match each worker's grip, device, and handedness. Faster ramp-up of new workers. Clear titles and illustrations for each step. Full-screen photos to verify product selections. Alignment with Fluent Design System guidelines for visual style and interaction. Expanded support for B-grade accessibility standards with focus on situational disabilities, as defined by the WCAG guidelines. New feature, incremental enhancements for warehouse execution capabilities with scale units. Public preview, April 2021. General availability, June 2021. With warehouse execution workloads running on a scale unit, companies can execute mission-critical manufacturing processes without interruption. This feature further enhances the capabilities of these workloads to better fulfill organizations' growing requirements. The warehouse execution workload for this release adds the following capabilities for scale units. Warehouse workers in outbound scenarios can perform simple picking and loading work for transfer orders on scale units. Label printing will be available on scale units, including support for wave labels. Warehouse workers can commence cluster picking and wave processing for shipments. Work items allow change of workers, cancellations, location movements, and completion of work to be reported quickly for sales and transfer orders. New feature, warehouse execution with edge scale units on your custom hardware. Public preview, April 2021. General availability, July 2021. Companies can execute mission-critical warehousing processes without interruption, and at scale, including in situations where internet connections are occasionally unstable. Improve the resilience of your warehouse processes using edge scale units running on physical appliances located on your own shop floor. Edge scale units operate independently from the hub and allow warehouses to remain operational during a connectivity failure. Maintenance can be controlled independently of cloud instances, while providing scale using a dedicated processing capacity. Workers using computers and handheld devices connected to the edge scale unit will have the same capabilities as when working against a cloud scale unit. This includes the following scenarios. Warehouse managers can select the wave processing methods used for sales orders and transfer orders, including demand replenishment and containerization. Warehouse workers can use the warehouse mobile application, Warehouse App 2. Execute sale orders, transfer orders, and demand replenishment for warehouse work. Or register purchase orders and conduct put away. Execute inventory movements. O perform inquiries into on-hand inventory. O print license plates and process batch number tracked items. O handle outbound exceptions when processing sales and transfer orders. O perform simple picking and loading work for transfer orders in outbound scenarios. O print labels, including wave labels. Commence cluster picking and wave processing for shipments. Adjust work items like change of workers, cancellation, location movement, and completion of work. New feature, landed cost. Public preview, February 2021. General availability, April 2021. This feature enables organizations to increase supply chain visibility and maximize item profitability. Landed cost provides the ability to define shipments of inbound orders and track goods in transit throughout their journey. It also provides the power to calculate item costs associated with procurement and transportation based on a rich set of allocation rules. The landed cost module enables you to define and track each segment of the goods in transit journey, beginning at the supplier's warehouse and continuing to the shipping dock, through the freight forwarder, to a landing dock and freight company, and eventually to the destination warehouse. With this visibility, arrivals are predictable, and warehouse planning and efficiency are improved. Landed cost can streamline the receiving processes. Shipments of inbound orders, such as purchase orders or transfer orders, can be defined and organized into various transportation legs. Legs can be defined by supplier, shipping dock, freight forwarder, landing dock, freight company, and more. Landed cost features can be used to track and trace the containers in the shipment while in transit and receive them upon arrival into the warehouse. This enhances customer service by providing clarity to internal sales, customer service, and logistics stakeholders. It also provides immediate visibility of stock delays that might impact customer deliveries. Landed cost helps organizations predict item costs, thereby improving pricing decision-making. Automatic cost calculations can be configured for various transportation modes, duties, and other fees incurred to get a product to the warehouse. The costs and allocation methods can be further defined on various levels, including overall shipment, by container, for the purchase order line, or transfer order line. The estimated costs are defined as landed cost for a collection of inbound orders, planned and received, from a supplier in a single shipment. Based on the estimated cost, purchase accruals can be recorded long before the goods are received. Later, when the actual freight and other handling bills arrive, the estimated costs are adjusted to reflect the actual cost amounts. Landed cost also reduces administration and costing errors. When using the standard costing method, a reviewed and updated cost can be required in addition to the standard cost for specific items. Landed cost can be used to simulate shipping scenarios to predict a standard cost price for an item. By using the estimated cost definitions, or a cost entered per simulation scenario, the system can predict costs allocated to items within a simulated shipment. This enhances strategic sourcing capabilities and can help increase item profitability. New feature, Global Inventory Accounting add-in for Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management. This feature provides a comprehensive solution that enables organizations, especially international organizations, to perform inventory accounting using multiple costing ledgers, thereby enabling them to comply with multiple accounting standards and internal management accounting at the same time. Organizations, especially those with international operations, often prefer to account for inventory by standard cost as part of their management accounting setup. However, local governments, tax authorities, and International Financial Reporting Standards Foundation, IFRS, typically don't recognize standard cost as an accounting principle and often require average or specific identification. In addition, organizations often want to account inventory using both a local currency and the functional currency. Collectively, these requirements must be addressed in a comprehensive solution that supports the ability to perform inventory accounting in multiple costing ledgers, where each ledger can be configured with a specific set of accounting policies. With this new functionality, customers can define as many costing ledgers as required. Inventory accounting in dual currencies and in dual valuations are both supported. Inventory accounting is performed in individual ledgers. Several costing ledgers can be created for each legal entity in an organization as needed, thereby ensuring that multiple inventory representations can be obtained. All documents such as purchase orders, sales orders, transfer orders, and so on, posted in a legal entity will be accounted in all the costing ledgers associated with the legal entity. A costing ledger is defined by calendar, currency, exchange rate table, convention. A convention is a collection of inventory accounting policies that can be associated to one or more ledgers. This provides the ability to share a common convention in the organization. The Global Inventory Accounting add-in supports multiple inventory accounting policies. For each policy, a single rule can be selected, and it applies to all products. Cost Object Policy Options. Product. Product and Site. Product, Site and Warehouse. Input Measurement Basis Policy Options. Normal Historical. Standard. Cost Flow Assumption Policy Options. Average. Specific Identification, Batch. Cost Element Policy Recording Interval. Perpetual. Lastly, this solution provides reports and a detailed audit trail that starts from an inventory accounting event or measurement and continues all the way back to the original document posted in Supply Chain Management. New feature, Saved Views for Inventory and Logistics. Public Preview, February 2021. General Availability, April 2021. This feature provides a collection of simplified views for inventory and logistics. Each view includes only the fields used most often, thereby providing a quicker overview and a streamlined work process. It adds simplified views for the following pages in Supply Chain Management: Warehouse Management, all waves, all loads, all shipments, load planning workbench and work details. Inventory Management, transactions, on-hand list and transfer orders. Procurement and Sourcing, purchase order details. The following sales views were released in 2020 Release Wave 2, Sales Quotation, Sales Order and Packing Slip Journal. New feature, Inventory Visibility add-in for Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management. Public preview is already available. General availability is set to be April 2021. This feature enables organizations to maintain a single, global inventory position and easily extend real-time inventory visibility through related applications. The Inventory Visibility add-in for Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management is an independent microservice that is highly scalable, empowering high-volume retailers and manufacturers to manage millions of inventory updates every minute and gain real-time visibility to cross-channel inventory position. Inventory Visibility lets organizations manage global, on-hand inventory with minimal setup. This highly scalable microservice can handle simultaneous requests from a variety of endpoints. The feature comes with an easy-to-use RESTful API that enables painless integration with ancillary systems. The RESTful API supports queries based on standardized inventory dimensions, combined with configurable, calculated quantities. External systems can query inventory visibility to retrieve a list of available inventory quantities based on these dimensions. Inventory visibility is built on Microsoft Dataverse, which provides extensibility using Power Apps applications and Power BI Analytics. These straightforward tools, together with inventory visibility, empower organizations to deliver advanced, customized functionality to meet specific business needs. New feature, Rebate Management. Public preview, March 2021. General availability, April 2021. The Rebate Management module greatly reduces the complexity and administrative burden associated with rebates and deduction programs. It enables organizations to focus on maximizing the benefits of these programs while retaining flexible and efficient processes and eliminating the need for manual calculations. The Rebate Management module is an updated offering of the rebates and royalty processing feature for Microsoft Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management. Use it to create contracts, deals, or agreements between your company and your customers and vendors to facilitate the calculation of rebates, deductions, and royalties. The Rebate Management module tracks and maintains rebates and deductions transactions in a central location, where all relevant users can create, review, and process them effectively. A rebate returns a portion of a purchase price by a seller or a buyer, typically on the purchase of a specific quantity or value of goods within a specific period. These returns, unlike deductions, are done after the full invoice of the purchase amount. A deduction is a compensation, consideration, or fee paid for a license or privilege to use intellectual property such as a brand, copyright, or patent, or the usage of a natural resource like with fishing, hunting, or mining. Deductions are usually computed as a percentage of revenue or profit from realized use. The more use, the greater the deduction realized. Customer royalties are payments made by one party to the licensee or franchisee for the right to use the asset. Rebates, royalties, and deductions are all supported by the new Rebates and Deductions module. New feature: approve and save vendor submitted bank details. Public preview, February 2021. General availability, April 2021. Improve the accuracy of vendor banking information and reducing internal maintenance overhead with this feature enhancement to vendor collaboration. The feature provides a self-service interface for vendors and suppliers to enter and maintain their own banking information in the vendor collaboration application. With this feature, your vendors and suppliers can use the vendor collaboration interface to submit bank account information to update their vendor record. Each submission is sent through an approval process and is only added to the record after it has been approved at your company. Vendors can request to register a new account or expire an existing one. While doing so, they can add a note to the request. The request also includes an option to indicate whether a new bank account should be the primary account for vendor payments. When a vendor submits a request, your accounts payable or procurement personnel must review it. On approval, the new bank account details are added to the list of account details registered for that vendor. For requests that specify a new primary bank account, your accounts payable or procurement personnel must manually update the vendor record to identify the new account as the primary account. New feature: schedule warehouse work creation. Public preview, February 2021. General availability, April 2021. This feature enables organizations to optimize their outbound order processing with enhanced warehouse management wave processing. This feature helps to increase wave processing throughput by using parallel processing to create work. It works by replacing the existing create work wave process method with a new method called schedule work creation in wave templates. New feature: warehouse execution with scale units in the cloud. Companies can execute mission-critical manufacturing processes at scale and build resilience into key warehouse processes. With the Cloud Scale Unit add-in for Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management, warehouse resilience is accomplished by placing scale units at or near each warehouse. The scale units operate independently and allow the warehouses to remain operational during a connectivity failure, maintenance outage, and other events that might disrupt operations. The warehouse execution workload for this release provides the following capabilities when running on a scale unit. Warehouse managers can select the wave processing methods used for sale orders and transfer orders, including demand replenishment and containerization. Warehouse workers can execute sale orders, transfer orders, and demand replenishment for warehouse work using the Warehouse mobile application, Warehouse app. Warehouse workers can register purchase orders and conduct put away using the Warehouse app. Warehouse workers can create and execute inventory movements using the Warehouse app. Warehouse workers can perform inquiries into on-hand inventory using the Warehouse app. Warehouse workers can print license plates and process batch number tracked items using the Warehouse app. See also Warehouse Management Workloads for Cloud and Edge Scale Units on docs.microsoft.com for more information. This concludes Part 2 of the Release Wave document covering Dynamics 365 Supply Chain Management. Next we'll look at what is planned for manufacturing and asset management. Please subscribe to our podcast and YouTube channel. Thank you.